Having 3 cars is all fun and games until all 3 of them are broken at the same time. 350Z, yummy, yes, good car. We debated on the first drive. My upper control arms are barely held on by 1 bolt. Yes. Okay, moving on. 240SX S13, arguably the most reliable car of the entire fleet, mainly because it's fully stock. Homegirl burns a little oil. She's down a quart right now, but she's also in need of an oil change, so I figured we might as well do that, especially since last video we got rid of all of our used oil containers, so there's plenty of more containers to fill up. And how can we forget the beautiful FC RX-7? This is my favorite car. The reason that this is my favorite car over my 350Z or my 240, even though this one is probably the most unreliable car in the fleet, is just because I've done the most extensive work to this car. I feel like it has so much personality. I bought it as a rolling shell, so I sourced literally everything on the car. Panels, motor, 2 transmissions, interior, gas tank, suspension, everything you can think of, I sourced it on this car. And it just is such a huge piece of my life and who I am. Left off with the successful installation of the new alternator, the pulley belt, and everything aligned in the car running great. However, we realized that this power plug here that goes into the alternator was not receiving power from the battery. So somewhere within the circuit, wherever it is to the battery, is not receiving power there. I spent hours deeply analyzing wiring diagrams and studying the Mazda handbooks. And my conclusion is that I don't know anything about wiring, so we're gonna have Mike help us with that issue. So yeah, today's video is just tinkering on some of my cars, if that's cool with you guys. But we gotta get going. We gotta go get some oil. Got the S13 done. Now let's move on to the Z. I'm going to tackle a couple little small things before we get onto the control arms. Trunk poppers work so good. For some reason, I think this bulb is orange. I ordered this bulb on Rock Auto for the taillight, and it needed to be a 7443. This is a 7440. And it doesn't sit in place correctly. So we're gonna have to find another one because I didn't really want to go to the parts store. I didn't have any in my collection. Mike didn't have any spare bulbs as well. Let's see. No freaking bulbs. Let's try in the backyard. Let's see. Seven 440. 7443? No way. Ugh. Shout out Nissan. Hell yeah. I knew this thing would come in handy. You know what? Next issue, I'm pretty sure that this headlight bulb turns on and then like shortly turns off. Obviously the car is jumped right now, but when the car starts, this bulb goes out within like a minute or two, the car running. The turn signal bulbs on the front are also white, and I think this one is missing a turn signal bulb, so it's causing a fast click. Let's go ahead and get these off. Boom! Also, look at how many freaking birds are in this tree back here. We got the whole bird congregation. There's more of them. Holy crap. There's so many birds. There's more in the cornfield. Holy crap. That's so many birds. Oh my god. I thought these guys all migrated. These are supposed to be amber. Nothing, sweetie. I'm talking to my phone. I can hear them even from in here. Look at all these damn birds. This is the bulb that came out. No way to really know just from looking at it if it's good or not, but like I said, the light turns off within like maybe 30 seconds of the car being on, so it's either this or maybe the ballast. I don't know. Let's try a little test and tune here. Good so far. Oh no. This one is a little bit more yellow and this one is white. I wonder if the camera will pick it up. See, that's white? And this one's like a little more yellow. Actually, they look okay. Let's see. You can't really tell. They look the same. Let's see. Tail lights. Okay, no more orange light. Exhaust sounds a lot better too. A lot quieter. A lot quieter. Alright, let's try turn signals. Still no turn signal up here. Up here too. That's weird. Meanwhile, Mike's gonna fix my debeaded tire over here. Pushy, worky.
Wow.
Whoa! Finally got turn signals.
Almost legal.
Almost legal. Let's try the other side. And no more fast click. Let's go. Still fast click on this side. Maybe it's the same issue. It like didn't really want to sit in place, so I almost thought I had the wrong bulb, but once I kind of press fitted it more, it worked. And then we got no more fast blink back here. Fully working lights. That's such a flex. Turn signal bulbs work, tail lights work, reverse lights work. This car has never had this good of treatment in years, literally years. Oh, that's a big bubble. I forgot, I got this pillar from that part out car because the clips on mine are broken. The clips are broken, so it just hangs down. And I also didn't realize that mine were tan and these are black. So I might even go back and get the other side so that I could just have like a full black interior in here. Oh, okay. Light gray, tan, I don't even know what color that is. Nice. Now it's not hanging in my face anymore. Yeah, I gotta go get the other one. We have an owl who sits in the tree over here. Oh, no way.
It was so majestic.
Yeah, he's over there now. We hear him all night long. Sometimes he sits over in the trees over here by our room. We hear him every night. What does that mean? Guys who's into animals and what they mean. Don't think I forgot about you, Shorty. Coming for you tomorrow. Cats when they haven't been fed in 36 seconds.
He's like, someone, anyone.
You got a whole 40 minutes, bro. It is not dinner time.
Wow! 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 Wow!
Look at this foot. Look at these beans. Look at his belly. Morning, guys. I look a little different today, and that's because it's absolutely gorgeous outside. It is going to be a high of 61, I hope. This is just heaven for me right now in February. Why does February feel like the longest month in the entire year? Anyways, I think I've talked to you guys about my fitness gym journey a little bit. And if you didn't know, I used to play soccer in high school. So all I did all the time was running, conditioning, sprints all the time, right? And since I've been out of high school, I haven't really played soccer, and I do plan to go back and do some intramural soccer this summer. So I almost feel like I need to condition my body. And I've been running on the treadmill at the gym. And if you know anything about running on the treadmill is not the same as running outside or running on a field. And today is the first day that is warm enough that I could actually run outside. So I'm actually really excited. I like reset up my Apple Watch so I could track it and stuff. And yeah, we're gonna go on a run and I'm excited. Let's go. Whoa, check out these old TVs. I feel like I'm at Goodwill right now. Can you believe TVs used to be this big? Or TV, or monitors? Computer monitors? I don't even know. All right, guys, first mile down. Looked like we had a 9-minute pace. This was definitely a challenge. And when you're on the treadmill, obviously the machine sets the pace for you. So I was kind of struggling to find my pace. Like I felt like I started out a little too fast for myself and I almost started to get burned out quicker. But by the end, I found like the perfect pace that could carry me through the rest of the run. But surprisingly, that was my fastest run as opposed to the treadmill. My average mile time is like 10 to 11 minutes. I never said I was the fastest runner, okay? I did track in high school, but I was a sprinter. I was not a long distance runner. So can't believe that was my fastest time. Are you guys good at multitasking or is it just me? Because I'm over here editing this video and I switched to Final Cut Pro, so I'm like getting used to the layout a little bit. And I'm also packaging up some merch orders for Mike because we have a lot of orders to catch up on. This guy left a note. Hey Tay Mike, could you throw in a sticker that would best fit my S13 Vert hardtop project I just finished? Here's his Instagram. All right, well, let's pack Josiah's order. He is from Land O' Lakes, Florida. Isn't that what the butter is called? Is it Land of Lakes? Land O' Lakes, Florida. He got a green heads-up display and a smoke slap, but he's asking for a sticker that would look good on his S13 Vert hardtop project. Interesting. Gloria, Ketchup Man, things don't have to be perfect. T-Bone S13, maybe a T-Bone S13 actually. That one could be good. And maybe this chrome one. I know it looks not the best. It's because it's got a clear background. This is how the sticker looks on something. I use it on my water bottle. So it's like a clear background with like chrome lettering. It's so freaking cool. I think that this one could be cool just on like a quarter glass or something as well. Shout out to you, Josiah. It's a new day. Let's tackle these control arms already. I got these from Rock Auto. I know that they're nothing special or crazy. They're just like an OEM Moog make of the control arms. I would really like to get adjustable ones again in the future, but as of right now, I think it'll be okay with just some stock arms, and we'll hopefully fix this camber issue that I'm having in the front. This side isn't as bad, but it's still pretty bad. I saw a couple comments in the last video about not using jack stands. We always use jack stands when we're working on the cars, of course, but I like to keep the jack here just for an extra precaution. And I found that jacking it up from the front subframe is most effective because this car has always been wonky when using the pinch weld for literally anything. It's always lopsided and weird, so I've just found that it's safest to use the front subframe. I'm rocking the braids for this install because I want my hair back and out of my face. And a quick little recap of what we got going on down here. Nothing crazy. It's the stock braking system. I would love to upgrade, maybe to Brembo's. So if you guys have any recommendations that you've done on your Z, G, Infiniti, Nissan, whatever, let me know. I'd love to get a upgraded braking system that looks a little bit better than this. We're gonna ignore all the Midwest scars that this car has and talk about the suspension. I got these Stance XR1 coils. I think they have some upgraded Swift springs. I believe that these are 18K and the back are 7K. Nothing crazy down here. It's just all stock arms and power steering and whatnot. And then up here at the top is this Megan Racing control arm. And it's so rotted. This is insane. This is what was used to make this car all stancy pants when it was a show car before me. This is a whole mess. I mean, there's rust and corrosion and salt on literally everything. So this has got to go 100%. And I also don't like that they cut a hole in my engine bay so that they could reach these bolts to adjust the camber better, because that's the strut tower. So they cut it behind the strut tower so that they could access the top hat of this adjustable upper control arm, which I don't think is recommended. If I remember right, I may or may not have clearance to get this bolt out. This one looks like I might have a little bit more clearance to get it out without it hitting the coilover, but we shall see. Just moved our springs over. Oh my god, it's like so close. Oh, finally. It's stuck in there. Oh my god. It's just like slightly too fat. A little bicep strength. She came loose. That came off very easily. I'm happy about that. Doesn't look like the ball joint was ripped or leaking, which is good, I guess. Just taking a quick peek at this side, and yeah, let's go grab some new castle nuts just so we have fresh hardware to put in as well. Secured 2 new bolts and new cotter pins, And it was so nice today that I rode my bike. I didn't even want to take out the S13 or any car. All right, we got Miss Megan and Miss Moog. Going back to stock camber. Bruh. Who's gonna tell me that the new control arms come with new nuts? I totally forgot about that. I mean, we needed new cotter pins anyways. Let's go ahead and put alignment on the list next for this car with the new coils and now the new control arms. I'm really excited to go back to stock camber and have a more functional suspension setup. Just as I was about to say that this install has been flawless and no issues.
It's fully tightened down. But you gotta get this spacer on there. It's a steel insert for the aluminum knuckle.
So I can't take it off of here?
Oh, you can. It's just, that's the hard part.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it possible?
Yeah, it's possible, all right.
What do we gotta do?
Say some prayers, spray some fluid, get the hammer, throw it around a bit.
Shout out to Mike, bro. He just beat this thing off. Oh no.
See, that's why we put the nut on. Give her a few breaths.
These things are a pain in the ass. I do not like this setup. I don't remember having to deal with this. I think it's gonna go more though, because I can't put the cotter pin in.
I'll give you a few more breaths.
Give it a couple more. 1, 2.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and speed run this side. Not bad. This side was a little bit easier than the other side because I knew about the sleeve up here. All the bolts came off okay. Tell me if you guys see a difference. I do, I think. This side still looks like it's cambered out quite a bit. It's time for a test drive.
First time in here. Well, I've been in the passenger seat, right?
Yeah, but not like it all together. Oh, okay, but hear me out. Look, I found this little remote, and I don't know if like
they twinkle too.
Yeah, they twinkle, but maybe this isn't. I don't know what this is. I was like, well, maybe they turn different colors, but I think they don't. I don't know what this is from.
Hold on, let me buckle up in this death trap.
Well, I'm not sure if it's gonna drive any different because like there's technically nothing wrong with the control arms. I'm not sure. I'm also terrified.
Well, we never drove it with the exhaust fixed either.
Yeah, true. I'm also just terrified that we're gonna debead.
Did you check the tire pressure?
No.
Back this thing up.
It's still held air, so I wouldn't trust it on the highway, but
Okay, we'll bring it with. Sound unlocked.
I know, right? Fully working lights though. Sweet. This car's making all sorts of noises. It needs a full refresh. Not a fan of this short shifter.
Oh. We're flashing. We're moving. It doesn't sound that bad anymore.
No, it's definitely still the headers, but
Yeah. Slight exhaust leak up front. Damn, but she driving though. Are the wheels still on her?
yeah, it drives really good. It drives like how it used to, I'd say. Well, no, the suspension was worse before the coils. So it feels smoother. Like, I always say the stance coils just feel like you're gliding. I don't know what's in them. I don't know what they put in them.
They got that stance juice, you know know what I'm saying?
No way I just got beat by a Veloster.
The cup holder falling out. Danger to cup holder. Oh, okay. Okay, little rev matchy match.
Last but not least, let's fix the FC. I'm so tired of it not running because of the alternator plug issue. Shout out to my friend RJ. He sent me diagrams and highlighted everything that I needed to check. That guy has had every problem you can probably imagine on an FC. So shout out to him. He was a great help. First thing that he recommended to do was to take a look at the wiring down here by the ECU on the passenger side. Now that we have access to the ECU down here, we should be looking for a plug that has a black wire with a white stripe. Maybe this one? Oh. Okay, I see now. I looked at the wrong one. I call these plugs the SpongeBob plugs because they're big orange.
Let's see if you got power with you.
Okay.
Got the key ready? Does this thing have juice in it?
No, it's got no juice.
Go get a jump pack. Go ahead, turn the key. No power.
No volts there. Nope, died. I think. No, we're still good. Okay, so after testing the fuses down here, this one is an engine fuse and it's getting 14 volts.
Until the cover.
So it is something, as you can see, it's the engine fuse right there. So something between there and there is not getting power for some reason. And there's no power at that plug down there. So no idea what happened, but I think we're gonna run a jumper from there to that plug. We have our jumper complete and soldered, so now it's time to test the power at the alternator.
Hooking the leads up first before the jump pack. Alright.
Keys on.
14 volts, baby.
14?
She should work.
Woo! Oh yeah, we gotta plug it in first. She's close, she's close. Oh, no power. Yeah! Woo! Holy shit. Took a while to get these girls all lined up like this. I'm glad to see the FC out though. Running so strong. Well guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and tinkering in all my cars. It's so cool to see them all together. It is so windy and cold out here, but I will see you guys next week, next Sunday. Bye!